Interesting. What just happened? Did we just get a follow? Hold on. I mean a subscribe. One of those two. Hold on. Thank you, Fragilities, for the follow. I'm still working. Yeah. What the crap? I guess they like the music. I don't know. Anyway, thank you again, Fragilities, for the follow. I'm giving you just a little bit more attention just because you are one of the lucky few who have just followed. Well, that's it. Yeah, I mean, it's the first freaking fall. Anyway, I didn't even start the show. I didn't do the intro. This man just followed. Thank you very much. Applause. Nobody can hear you just yet, but let me just do the intro. Hello and welcome, everybody. Freaking surprise. Welcome to the stream. This is the first after a while of not doing it on a weekend and way late at night. Welcome to the stream. We're just gonna start this off with what we did last week, and I don't know, talk about some stuff.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm being joined by my good friend, freaking Unsurebing, LB.
Hello.
It has been a while since I've actually used your what do you call that? Your stage name, I guess?
Ubby? Yeah, I guess.
It's been like what? 4 years? 2 years?
I've been missing out on the streams because I work late at night, which sucks.
Yeah. Well, welcome. Here, let's just give this a little bit of yeah.
You're cutting out a lot, my friend. Oh no, the bad internet.
Yeah, that's the downside of this. I have no idea what's going on, but don't worry. The bad internet is something. However, everything is still being recorded, so you'll catch my voice on the recording. That's all I can say.
You know what? I completely forgot getting a drink.
Go get a drink.
I'm like sitting here being like, why does my throat feel dry? What is this dryness?
Yeah?
That I have to do. What is it called? It's called thirst.
Yes, it is.
And I'm ignoring it. And I need to get a drink.
Yes, you do. Let me see if that might help the internet a little bit. Things have been a bit
I'm
hectic
going to mute
here.
myself.
Go ahead. Things have been a bit hectic
because the
here.
ice maker is very loud.
But, you know, we're gonna work this out as we go. Just bear with us. It's I don't know what it is, but internet has sucked for everything lately. Has anyone else noticed? If you could hear me out there, just comment. It's, I don't know. It's just weird. I've noticed it. No matter who you have your services under, your internet sucks. Like, sucks. Heavily. I almost don't want to use Firefox right now for the music, but, you know, you never know how the stream's gonna be working out too well with... Oh, of course. I lagged out of Discord completely, everybody. Just give me a second. Oh, sweet. I was just checking something. We'll move over to the chat room. We'll move the chat room over in a second. But the first part of the segment is going to be the thing we did last week. It was the little talking points out of the book called 14,000 Things to Be Happy About. Once the internet kind of fixes itself, we'll get back into it. But for now, just hang on, and we'll be right back. How's it going?
Okie dokie.
Myself. There we go. Hopefully that fixed some of it. Tell me if I'm turning into a robot or cut out.
Slightly. It's like kind of laggy.
I really don't know what it is. I've done all I could.
It's like
Well, now you're cutting out.
talking into a fan.
I don't even have a fan. Well, yes, I do.
Now you're
But,
gone.
oh my goodness. It's just in and out, and I don't know what's going on. Oh, now you're in and out.
Hmm.
It didn't get any better. Nope. Nope, not at all. Well, everyone, it was worth a try, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep going just because it's still recording, and if it fixes itself somehow, I mean, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so the next thing on the list is easeful days and dreamless nights. Let me tell you, dreams are awesome. Nightmares suck.
Yes.
Now, I'm all for easeful days where nothing happens, as long as I'm not bored or depressed. Because that's the only times that easeful days kind of suck. You really want something to happen, something good. But dreamless nights, without dreams, sleep is just you pass out, you wake up, that's it.
That's a save point.
Yeah. With dreams, it's like freaking you just went on an adventure with memories that didn't even happen, but it's so cool because it's like an alternate history, and you could have superpowers if you wanted to, and crap could turn into other crap, and then you shift into other dreams and meet people you've never met before, and then you see faces that probably don't even exist, and then at the end of all that, when you wake up, you get insight, philosophy, if you really look into it. Some weird
Are
crap
you
just
okay,
happened.
bruh?
What?
Are you okay?
What do
You
you
just
mean?
went off.
What? It's true.
You see faces that don't really exist. Like,
What? It's true. And then when you wake up, you're like, whoa, that was weird. That was so weird. And then you look into it and you're like, oh, that's what that means. That's kind of cool. And then it actually happens in your life. And you're like, wow, I should dream more often.
there was
Dreams are
like a
interesting.
phenomenon or something like that. Like, have you dreamed of this person? And it had like a picture of this guy's face, and people actually were having dreams about that person. Like, they have seen that person apparently in their dreams. It was such a weird, like, phenomenon or something like that. I don't think it really existed. I think it was some like dude's art project or something like that, like some college kid's art project, and it just so happened that a lot of weird people were like, "Yeah, I've seen that," when they probably didn't.
You know,
Anyways,
I think it's more along the lines of one of those social experiments where they
yeah.
say if have you dreamed of this, and then they want to see if like it makes you dream of that person, or it could just be some dude who's wanted in like 9 dimensions, and we're one of them.
And in 9 dimensions.
Have you seen this
I'm
man?
gonna I'm gonna mute myself real quick because I'm gonna blow my nose.
All right. Eh. From time to time, we all need to play the trumpet, you know. Anyway,
Ugh, it's like
it.
traumatizing myself every time when I blows my nose.
Why?
I have to blow so hard. I feel like my face is gonna like pop off.
Yeah. Side effect of, not side effect, after effect of being sick, and then.
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, that being that sick was horrific. I don't ever want to be that sick ever again.
When has being sick ever been good? Imagine a nice sickness. You know, I
That's like
had
a
a
cold,
I had a
like
real
not
nice flu last week.
like it's the type of sickness where like you're still able to do stuff, but you're just kind of like stuffy and like sleepy and a little warm. But like you can like watch TV and like eat soup and all that stuff. Like that's nice. But like
Yeah.
the way that I was sick, I was like dying. I was like my throat was sore and on fire. I was coughing. I was puking. I was just unable to like function. It
Freaking
was so bad.
70-year-old bulldog type sick. with the real droopy face. Everything's just
Yeah,
melting.
like I couldn't smell, I couldn't taste. It was awful.
Oh man.
Oh, so I don't think I got the COVIDs, but like everyone thought I had the COVID.
No, I
They thought
knew
I
you
had like the
didn't.
Delta. So like I don't know because like some employees at work they got COVID and so we were short. And then like a couple days later I got like really really sick
Uh-huh.
and it was probably from touching this one guy's um he had like cough medicine or something like that. He was coughing all over the place and he didn't have his mask on and stuff like that. I was like, ew. And we
Ew.
don't have hand sanitizer. Yeah, we don't have hand sanitizer at the front anymore, which I think is doo doo. Like, we're still in the middle of a pandemic, and we don't have the supplies necessary to protect us. So
Right.
like, but like recently when I went back to work yesterday for the first time in like a while since I was sick, they posted um on the front doors, no matter where you're at in like the stage of like vaccinations, stuff like that, you have to wear a mask, which I think is really cool because everyone should be wearing a mask when they come in to where I work because there's sick people that come into work to get tested and stuff like that. So like even if you are vaccinated or not, stepping into the place that I work at, put on a mask, get some hand sanitizer, because there's going to be sick COVID people coming in to get tested, or just sick people in general to get tested and to get help for their sicknesses. So, like, bruh.
I know this costs money, but why don't they just make mobile decontamination rooms? Just convert those old freaking shipping containers that get used all the time into like a walk-in, walk-out decontamination room. Just freaking park that thing on the side of the street, pull down the stairs. Somebody walks in, goes through this whole hallway. They spray a little bit, and then you just come out feeling brand freaking fresh.
I mean, like, that's for when you're entering a place that needs to be clean and sanitized and distilled. But like if you're just gonna have those out and then like just prop them up somewhere and then like the person goes in and then goes out, there's kind of no point in getting sanitized like that because they're gonna get dirty again the second they come out the other side.
Well, you never know. I mean, if you lead it into like a store or something like that, at least it would heighten the hygiene thing, the freaking base hygiene of the people who walk into your store.
Yeah, it would. It would kind of get them a little bit more cleaner, especially like the weird people, the weird like homeless drunk people that come in. They're so stinky, weird and gross. I know that they can't help it, but like, mm,
Right?
we had like one drunk guy come in and like pee himself. It was gross.
What on earth? Oh yeah, I forgot the freaking beach culture.
There
Yeah.
was this one guy. There was this one guy who totally just messed his pants. He just ruffled his jimmies, you know?
Yeah.
And he walked around the entire store and it was so bad smelling. And my manager lady had to like be like, get out, you're stinky, you're gross, get out.
At that point, yeah, you might as well. I mean,
Walking around with doo-doo britches,
yellow
gross,
water only belongs in the toilet or outside.
gross,
Be that lemonade or anything, any bodily fluid.
gross. But yeah. Oh yeah, what else were we talking about? Oh yeah, dreams. Totally cut off on dreams.
Not even dreams. What the book says is easeful days and dreamless nights. I would not want to like I said, I don't know if I would ever want to like have dreamless nights. I have them, but I don't want to cuz dreams are cool.
Yeah,
Dreams are
dreams are
awesome.
cool.
Easeful days though, I mean, it's a case by case basis depending on the day. If
That was
it's
me when I didn't have a job
if it's a
every
Monday,
day.
don't do that. Give me something.
Every day I would wake up and be the same day over and over again. And then one day I got a job, and then now I'm like, make it stop.
Yeah, I know. We we tried to warn you about that.
I know. I know, you told me. You straight up told me, don't ever get a job. And I was like, but I want to be a functional person of society. And then you're like,
uh,
no. Yeah, being a functional person of society is gross. Why?
it's a
Why do
lot of
that?
hard work, and you got to deal with other non half functional people.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, there's a lot of them out there.
So
What is it
many.
about this life that makes people just kind of give up on half of it?
What is it apart about this life that like makes people not want to be nice to other people?
Yeah,
That's
that
the only
too.
thing that I don't understand. Like, yeah, I work retail. Yeah, there's gonna be some really cruddy people out there that are gonna be really mean to you for no reason. But like, why? Like,
Man,
you don't have to be a butthole. You can be a very nice person, and I can be a very nice person to you. There's no reason to be a butthole.
what these people need is some social and emotional intelligence.
Yes.
Which is number five on this list. I skipped one.
Oh.
The one before it is going roller skating on a Saturday morning with corny Oregon music in the background.
This person probably lived by a church.
Man, this person probably lived by a code of ethics and philosophy. That must have been one of the funnest freaking things ever. Just going around doing random crap like eating blueberry muffins and roller skating on Saturday and eating some beet and goat cheese salad.
I just recently got a can of beets. I'm so jazzed about that.
You what?
Yeah, I went grocery shopping today.
Wait,
So, like, me and my landlord went grocery shopping.
you like beets?
Yes, I like beets. What about them?
Yeah. Whew.
You've never eaten beets the right way. You probably had them straight from the can with like no seasonings or anything, just cold and red and slimy and gross. You probably had them that way.
Nah, mine were cooked, but they were still extremely bitter and staining.
See, okay, there's a way to eat beets. You can either candy them and have them all sugary and delicious, or you can season them with like your normal like vegetable seasonings and lots of butter. Make sure you get lots of butter on it. Or getting them candied, like hard candied. That's really good too. And then throwing them in salad. Like you dice them up real small and then get them kind of candied and they're kind of a little bit like crunchy and then throw them in a salad.
Speaking of salad, salad has been getting a bad rap lately. At least on my side of the world, uh, a lot of things that are dangerous to people who play video games is the same color or the same kind of look and design of a salad, or named after a salad,
Hmm.
like Minecraft. What are those things that freaking explode whenever they get close to you? Salads. They're just walking salads with a bad face. A lot of lettuce right there, just walking at you, exploding.
Hmm.
That's what happens when you eat that kind of salad. And then I was playing freaking Civilization, I don't know what number, and then there was this guy named Saladin, and we just call him Salad because we always forget his name. He's murderous, and I'm like, freaking typical salads, man. Always trying to murder people. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah. And then Ravenfield had a guy named Salad in there. He killed me a lot. So yeah,
Hmm.
a lot of death and a lot of salad. Two things that I thought
Hmm.
never thought would go together, but are for some reason just dangerous in a video game. Stay away from salads, kids. In video games, they will murder you.
I recently got sushi and they gave me a salad, and it was the most saddest salad I've ever seen.
I wonder if there's a such thing as sushi salad. Hmm.
There is. It's called a poke bowl.
Are you serious?
Okay, poke is basically deconstructed sushi.
That
It's
gives.
just sushi but in a bowl. Like they don't even roll it up. They just put all the ingredients of a sushi and put it in a bowl.
That's like having a bowl of
Yeah.
rice with a salad on top.
Yeah, and they like put like tomatoes and like beans and all
All
that good
right.
stuff on top, and it's so yummy.
Now hold on. I gotta look this up now. We're gonna do some
We
web
need to get
searching.
we need to get poke bowls again. Remember when we went like downtown, got like poke bowls at that one place,
Did we really?
and then I tried to. Yeah, we got poke bowls down there, and then like I tried to eat the whole wasabi, and you were like, no, and then I was like, yes, and I ate it, and you were like, oh,
How do you spell it?
like Pokemon, like pokey,
Okay.
and then bowl.
That that gives me a whole nother perspective on Pokemon.
Eh,
All right. Do you want me to share my screen?
sure.
Oh boy. More bandwidth being taken up. Woot. Give it a second. Everything's taking forever to load. For the viewers out there, you guys get like a little bit of a privilege of seeing it all first.
Is this on Twitch or is this like okay, now I can view it.
Yeah, it's on. Well, the stream's on Twitch, but this is here on Discord. But yeah, check out that Pokeballs. Damn Pokeballs right there. I'd eat this one. This whole 30 calorie, I guess. Oh, Carolyn, whoops. Freaking Pokeball right there. I'd
So
eat a
like
lot of these.
Pokeballs are a Hawaiian thing, if I'm correct. So it is like deconstructed sushi, but they add their own like twist to it. So like they add like more vegetables and stuff like that on top and garnishes and more flavors and all that stuff.
If I
So,
were not an educated man, I would believe that
hmm,
this pink, this pink stuff right here was watermelon. But I have no idea what that is.
it's probably radishes.
Radishes get like that? Like on the inside? Hmm.
It says stream paused. I can't see it.
Yeah, it's free. I don't know what it is. Freaking. It shouldn't be pop, but I think it's just the connection.
So yeah, we need to get poke bowls again. Those are yummy. But yeah, the sushi that I got came with a really sad salad. It was just normal like iceberg lettuce, two slices of tomato, and then some like shredded carrot, and then like a tiny little sauce cup of like something that I probably can't eat honestly. And it was like I just ate the sushi and I didn't eat the.
Wow.
It's in the fridge still. I'm waiting to like I'm waiting for someone else to eat it. I don't think anyone else is gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks so good.
Ended it, but yeah, these do look pretty freaking awesome. You know what? This book isn't so bad. Let's see if we can finish the first page. So we got Stream of Consciousness list, we got blueberries, we got Easeful Days, Dreamless Nights, Would you ever go roller skating on a Saturday?
Saltwater taffy.
Oh my god. I'm going down
I
the list.
recently got saltwater taffy too. Like at work they sell it because it's kind of like a touristy thing apparently. So like a lot of tourists like the saltwater taffy came with like all sorts of flavors.
So weird.
Yeah, you go
Do
do
you
that. Actually, I've had what?
do you know that I was
Do it.
saying I was asking you if you were going if you would ever go roller skating on a Saturday, and then all I hear is saltwater taffy. Mm.
Boy, you know I can't. I can't roller skate. I can't even skate.
I don't even know
What
if
do you
I could
think I do?
skate. How long has it been since you've last
This
tried to
body
skate?
is not mobile. The last time I tried to skate, okay, this is kind of a sad, traumatic story. Fifth grade.
Oh boy. Oh my god. That's a while.
No, wait, was it third grade? Anyways, I think it was third grade because there was a bully that I didn't like. Um, so there's a field trip. I really wanted to go because there's this place called Astro Skate. I don't know if anyone
Oh
else has one, but
man.
Astro Skate, you probably heard of it, right, friend?
I've been there a couple of times.
So, Astro Skate is just a little.
It's a purple skating ring. Just straight purple everywhere, and disco and black on the floor, and then there's the skating ring, and then there's the arcade. And from time to time they have inflatables. It's a nice place, but it wasn't really meant for everybody. My goodness, the internet is atrocious right now. At least with Discord. Oh, there it goes again. Lasted over 2 minutes. Oh. Wow, this is horrible. Thanks, internet.
And they're rolling around on their skates and they're having a fun time on the dance floor or the skate floor, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just left there being like, oh, oh no, oh no. So I'm tripping all over myself trying to skate, and no one's teaching me how to balance or anything. No one. You'd think that the kids would be like, yeah, skating isn't that bad. We'll teach you how to skate. No, they're all buttholes. So I'm on the sidelines hanging on to the bars to dear life. And then my bully that I didn't like rolls up to me and she's like, you don't know how to skate. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to skate. And she's like, that's pathetic. And then she rolls off. Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
What a turd.
Yeah, and then I ended up taking off the skates. Yeah, I ended up taking off the skates and then like running to like one of like the weird little like telephone rooms or something that they had and just crying and like wanting to go home. And this is really dumb, but I didn't know my phone number at the time either because no one told me my own phone number, house phone number at the time because my parents didn't really care too much for that.
Oh boy, back during the
So
times
I
of
go
house
into the
phones.
telephone. Yeah, and I tried to call my parents and I didn't know. Yeah, and I didn't know my house phone number, but I knew my auntie's for some reason.
Wow. Priorities.
because it's like only like three different numbers in a combination. It's ridiculous. Um, but yeah, I called my auntie and then I heard her like, "I'm not home" message, and I was like, I just started bawling my eyes out. And then it was time to go back home. And then like it was the end of the day at school. I'm absolutely traumatized from what happened. And then I go home and
Mm.
again. And then I went there for my
Mm. Tragic.
birthday party. And then I went there again for another birthday party, and I can't remember whose birthday party it was, but just ugh.
I think I had a dream about freaking Astro Skate once
Always.
and just forgot where it was. I don't know. Well, that sucks. Your not your first, but your very last experience of skating had to be ruined by some chick, and the lack thereof of people who wanted to help and support. Dang, boy,
Have you ever been ice skating before?
I've never ice skated in my life, ever,
I've been ice
ever.
skating once. And this is kind of a nicer memory. First time ice skating was with my partner, my now partner of the time. But like that's the first time I ever got to really meet him, talk to him, and hang out with him was at an ice skate rink because he planned a get together, and so he was like, "Yeah, none of y'all wieners have ever been ice skating before, so I'm taking y'all to the ice rink." And I was like, "Okay." And then, like, we went there, and it was like the first time I ever got to hold his hand because he's actually teaching me how to ice skate. He like wanted to teach me, which was like super cool and nice. But I was too scared because I was like, I'm gonna slip and fall, and like I'm gonna my front teeth are gonna go missing. Like I was scared, but
Yeah,
like
that's same as regular
it
skating.
was cool. Like yes, pun intended. It was very cool there.
Oh wow, I didn't
Um,
even catch that pun. Wow.
yeah. So like seeing people ice skate is like amazing. And there was like this old lady that was on the ice rink and she must have been like in the past like an ice skater, like a professional ice skater or something like that because oh my gosh, this lady had moves. She probably was like in the Olympics or like ice skating shows. I don't know, but she was there was a moment where everyone started to notice that she was a real like ice skater lady, and then everyone cleared off the rink just to watch her skate. It was
Way
really
to
cool.
put her on a spot. Nah, she's used to it.
So, like, and then she was done, and then everyone clapped and stuff like that. It was really cool.
Who
So,
knows? Maybe she wasn't an ice skater, professional, but just someone who's very enthusiastic about ice skating anyway.
I kind of want to learn how to ice skate. I wouldn't mind like putting my money into learning how to ice skate.
Well, I
Also,
know, I know that the basics of ice skating is about the same as regular skating, with a bit of difference. But when you get more into the advanced techniques of like turning and twirling and hopping on one foot and backing up and
jumping.
grabbing, jumping, yeah, and the long-term balance, it's different, radically different. But at least for beginners, ice skating and roller skating is somewhat similar, or for the most part, pretty similar. So, if you know how to do one, you know how to do the other. And if you learn how to skate, you can learn how to ice skate a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And vice versa. I'm not a professional, so don't take my word completely as law. uh, yeah, it's been a while since I've ever skated. The last time I skated was like a couple years ago. during the summer, just before I was in the military, and I was just like skating in a park, just going around in circles on the
Yeah.
trail. Yeah, it was pretty fun, but nothing really happened. Except it was about to
Hmm.
rain.
Hmm.
Huh.
Peach.
I was just looking at that, snow peaches. But what exactly is social and emotional intelligence again? Because I have an idea, but maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. What do you think it is?
For social and intelligent, social and words.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Yes. Hang on, I'm eating taffy.
Oh my god, you saw saltwater taffy, and you were like, let me just eat some taffy to make up for this.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, my roommate just woke up. They're gonna eat dinner.
It's 10
So
p.m. Was it a nap or was
it's
it actual
food
sleep?
time. It's food time.
Was it a nap, though, or was it actual sleep?
Actual sleep.
It's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. But yeah, what is social and emotional intelligence? My guess is it's just being able to discern certain social cues and certain emotional states, cues, and like feelings from themselves and others. So like almost being empathetic almost or just acknowledging all of what somebody's feeling.
So like basically in kindergarten, you learn all this basically in kindergarten. They kind of sneak it in. And
Yeah.
you might hear some talking in the background because my roommates.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um but yeah, the social and intelligence stuff you learn in kindergarten because kids are like little weird aliens that don't know anything. So we teach them how to be human. So there's like the awareness thing, there's the social cues, relationships, stuff like that. Also like responsibility with like decision making. Like they would be like, if John had a cookie and he shares it with blah 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 blah, and then they go off on that. Or like, I don't know. I can't remember exactly what happened in like elementary school and kindergarten, but I remember them doing these things to teach us like the social cues and everything like that because babies don't know anything. We're dumb, we're stupid. And my I'm gonna mute for a little bit because the conversation in the room is getting a little weird.
I can't even hear it. I don't know if the stream can either. Well, speaking of kindergartens and young minds and whatnot,
There we go.
when it comes to social and emotional intelligence, uh, for the most part, I think we already have the knowledge, sort of, or at least the building blocks of said knowledge in our heads. It's just, as kids, we never really put them together. Because at, at a point where we're meeting a whole bunch of other people and being real, like, thrusted into this really huge social space, ripped away from our parents, completely isolated from anyone
Mhm.
else in the family, and just left
Mhm.
with the outside world. Uh, we don't know anything about anyone else. All we have is our own emotions, and at that point, we don't even know how to control our own emotions. So,
Mhm.
uh, basically, all we're left with is a whole bunch of emotions controlling us, and then a whole bunch of things and people and kids that we just don't know how to talk to or act around. So we're just weirdos and like clueless kids just doing stuff and learning. And we're so
Shout out to the kids that would hit themselves whenever they got angry.
and we're so like we just don't know what to do whenever any situation pops up with these new people in this new part of the world that would alter our emotions that we still don't know how to control. It takes all the way
Mm-hmm.
up to middle school where we even completely like where we even start to be able to control that stuff, and even then there's other
You're
things
cutting
popping
out.
in. Don't worry, it's all recorded, it's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, in middle school
Salt
even
water taffy.
that's when it all like that's when we all freaking start to sort of be like really in control of our own emotions and how to act out in society. But then again, middle schoolers are evil, so still got a lot of work there.
It's called hormones.
Yeah,
Hormones during that time.
yeah,
And honestly, I don't really think you get a really good grasp of your own emotions and stuff like that until after high school, honestly. Because even in like middle school and high school, I didn't really understand my own emotions and like understand myself
yeah.
until like right after graduating. Because then I had time to like understand myself.
Yeah, in school it was more along the lines of the social stuff and not that much about the emotional. But after elementary school, at least you start the whole loading process of, getting the grips of it all. Though freaking hormones pop up out of nowhere and throw a wrench to it like bad internet, but still,
Yeah.
my god, middle school was
Hello, friend. What do you need?
a weird time.
Huh?
My
You're going to
goodness.
McDonald's? I would like a sweet tea.
Chat, for
I'm
anyone who's
streaming
listening,
right now.
uh,
You in
comment.
the car?
Shush!
No.
Shush! Shush! Comment, comment your experience of middle school and your social and emotional experiences. Tell us a story. I don't know. Let's talk. We are almost done with this page, actually. The next three things are like food and made up words. So, beets and goat cheese salad. We already went over beets and salad. So the last thing that's left is goat cheese. And then there's sniglets, made up words, made up new words.
Wait. I didn't even tell you about the saltwater taffy.
We're not there yet. We didn't even get to it.
Saltwater taffy.
We're close. All right. We already talked about beets and goat cheese salad. Well, we talked about salad, so we're just gonna skip that one. Sniglets, made up new words. What?
I
You
don't
ever-
know what that first one is, but made up new words. Here's a new word.
What?
Hang on.
That's not a word. That's just a sound that you just like.
How
How do you spell that? That's just a bunch of H's, N's, A's, a G somewhere, and then a couple of
Okay.
L's and H's. That's also not a word. That's all of it is onomatopoeia right there, which is also a made up word.
No, it's not. Onomatopoeia is not a made-up word. It actually is a true word, and it has a definition in the dictionary, so it is a word.
It was a made up word so long ago, and then some dude was like, let's put this in the dictionary. It means sounds that is made by words, like, or the words of a sound, like, ah, or whoopam, or however you spell that. Just a freaking. Just a.
Made up word.
How
Trying
do
to
you
think of a made up word.
wait. How do you spell? How do you spell? For $500. Oh. How do you spell?
Shut up! Stop! How do you do that so well? I can't do that. It just want my McDonald's sweet tea.
I don't even know how I'm doing
Stop
it.
it! How do you do that? Stop it! My landlord can do it! Stop it!
Wait, he knows. He knows how to. You know the